888-348-1007.
Oh, these guys are good. Playing these guys tomorrow night for Mary, since she's in town.
Yeah, thanks.
The band's called Blood Bather. Can't believe nobody took that name before now. Blood Bather. Fantastic. They would do a metal show here on the Buzzard. So if this is the kind of thing that makes it move for you, there's more where that came from tomorrow night. Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
While we're upsetting Mary, I actually had a pretty funny thought.
Oh, God.
What's that?
Now what?
What would upset you more?
What?
If Lane did an OnlyFans picture from the boat or from my condo?
From your condo. I kind of
You wouldn't care if she was on the boat.
No, if she pulled up her skirt and had her cheeks out on the boat, I'm all for that. What a beautiful picture. Represent Cleveland.
But
if she's
on my
getting
pool
borderline
table?
naked in your apartment, I don't like that at all.
How does it represent Cleveland if she's
It's like
showing
the
her ass?
skylines in the background.
Oh.
And she pulls her little skirt out.
Moon's over my hammy.
Yeah.
But the lake could be in the background.
1,000% in your condo. 5,000% in your condo. That's not. I can't even believe you asked that question.
You should have said boat. You just fell right into
I
his
don't care.
trap.
I hate him.
You fell right into his trap.
I came in here annoyed because I got a phone call on the break. My feelings are hurt.
I have a clip of Mary's phone call.
I don't know an emergency.
Help me, please. I crashed my flying machine. Ah.
No. So.
Is it this one? Is that what you heard on the other end?
No.
Oh.
I haven't seen Blake, Brian's daughter. I haven't seen her in 6 weeks since I haven't been home. So we're gonna hang out tonight. We're doing a girls' day on Sunday, just the two of us. And I was like, well, what if we do a sleepover with
You genuinely like this kid, or you have to do all that because he's
No,
your
I
boyfriend?
genuinely
okay.
like this kid.
I don't know. I mean,
no, I genuinely like her.
Okay.
But I was like, let's do a sleepover tonight with my two nieces. They're 12 and 6, and then Blake is 8, about to be 9. So
Yeah.
she's right in the middle of the two of them. I said, let's do a sleepover. We'll do something fun. We'll go to the arcade. It'll be a fun cousin time. The 12-year-old calls me. She's like, hey, May, I really want to go to open gym, which is like gymnastics.
Yes.
It's just go play around, tumble around, be crazy. I really want to go to open gym tonight, but I don't know if it'll be too late for me to still come sleep over. And I was like, well, why don't you skip open gym? You go every single week. I'm in town. Let's go do something fun. Let's go to a movie, or let's go to, I was hoping maybe we could all go to the arcade. And she was like, well, I really want to go to open gym tonight. I was like, dude, you go to open gym every week.
You don't. My thought is always, I don't want to drag a kid to anything.
Well, my thing is, you go every single week.
I understand.
Where I'm like, can you skip this one time?
Since I'm home.
Right. I was like, I haven't seen you. Well, you're going to do a
Why
sleepover.
can't you go to open gym with her?
I don't want to go to open gym. And also, I'm an adult. I think you have to be under 16 or something to go, or under 19, under 18.
To watch? Don't they have a platform?
I'm not going to go watch, sit there for 2 hours and watch them play? This is dumb. So I finally get it out of her, and she's like, well, it's this boy instructor. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
It's this boy instructor's last day before he goes to college.
Oh, he's an instructor.
Yes. So he's 19.
I was going to say college. And she's 12?
She has a crush on him. She's
No,
not
I
saying that.
understand, but,
He's been there and da-da-da-da and all this stuff.
Right.
And I was like, so you're blowing me off to go flirt with a boy that you probably, Bill made a good point in the break. He's like, that she probably won't even really talk to, or will try to chase or something. And my feelings are
I thought it was
hurt.
somebody her age.
No, he's
and
I'm not, he's obviously never done anything.
Right,
nothing,
of course.
nothing, as Alan Cox would
He's
say,
unaware,
nefarious
yeah.
going on. But I'm like, this is the first time. She's 12. She's got a little crush on a boy. She wants to go play. And I was like, I want to take you to Dave and Buster's.
But I know, but once they're 12 or 13,
Yeah.
they're not paying attention to what you're doing,
it hurt
man.
my feelings.
I have maybe a couple more years with my third grader.
That's what Brian said.
Before she's going to not care what any of us are doing.
That's what
You know what
Brian
this
said.
reminds me of,
he's
Alan?
like, get used to it because we're only a few years away from that being Blake. I'm like, well, this
Yes.
sucks and this hurts. Some dumb, stinky boy you're going to go run around and look at instead of us going and having a lot of fun eating chicken tenders.
But you'll always be in the background for her to be as a sounding board. That's
This
the best you can hope
sucks.
for.
You know what this reminds me of is how I try to invite my friends to certain events,
No,
and they go,
it's not even close to the same.
They don't want to come swim. They don't want to. They
not
don't
even
want
close to the
to. They
same
don't
thing.
want to party with me.
They don't want to come swim.
If only I had a crush on someone in your elites group,
Yeah, then we
maybe
could
I'd make it over there.
come over there.
Bobby Tony's gonna be there.
Who? Oh, Rob Anthony. Bobby Tony. Is that
Tony.
confirmed? He's showing up?
I don't know. We'll
All
see.
right.
He's gonna.
That's going to up the
He's gonna
fleece
let me know.
content in the pool.
Oh yes, it will. But
Yeah.
that's all right. We need some. We need to even things out a little bit. It's a little.
It sounds like it's going to
Well,
be a
ladies.
dude-heavy get-together.
No, that's a lady heavy get.
Oh, it
There's only
is.
like
Oh.
3 guys.
Oh,
out of
okay.
10.
All right.
But yeah, that made me feel like
I think it's a good ratio.
second fiddle to some dumb boy. Get
what
out
it-
of here.
that's what it is.
That is definitely not like.
Not interested in you at
Yeah,
all, babe.
no.
Like, and I
I
get
thought it
it.
was like a kid moving or something.
No.
Like an instructor that's going to college.
Who-
That's like gonna be there and probably just be like, yeah, all right, bye.
Weird little
Yeah,
girl, get
yeah.
away from me. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I'm like, I don't know. This is the first experience with that. I'm like, oh my God, this is the beginning.
Well, you still have the younger
Why
one.
don't you find a
Yeah.
different 19-year-old boyfriend to hang out with?
No, stop. At the arcade? Absolutely
You'd
not.
be like, there's gotta be 19-year-old boys there. You're gonna make a new one.
Well, that's what Brian said, where he's like, well, we'll just take Blake and Bella. And I was like, well, Blake is in gymnastics too. So if she knows Riley is going to open gym, then she's going to want to go to open gym.
Right.
And then we're going to be what? We're just going to be hanging out with the 6-year-old by ourselves? So, like, just babysitting? We're going to have our Friday night. Because then, what are we going to take just the 6-year-old to Chuck E. Cheese? Like,
The best laid plans, man. They all fall apart.
what a bummer.
It doesn't matter if you're in town.
But I remember being the same way. It was like right around middle school, 6th, 7th grade, where I was like, my parents can F off. I got
Yeah.
friends. We got parties to go to.
You can identify.
I was making out.
in
Ugh.
the 6th grade.
I think I had my first makeout when I was like 11 or 12.
7th
Sixth
grade is when I had my first smooch
Yeah.
in the laundry room at Stacy Lehman's house.
See, you remember it.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
remember 6th
Yeah.
grade making out with a girl at a party, and it was at my friend that went to a different school's party,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl, they were 7th graders,
Yeah.
and so I made out with this one girl, and then none of my friends believed that it happened, but then they're like, this is like the one thing that makes me believe God might be a thing, because we had a field trip where we were at the same like assembly that they were at, and there was never another thing like that.
Mhm.
It was one time, and it was his school and our school and like a couple other schools, but they walked in, and the girl waved at me, and I was like, that's the girl. And
You're all like,
they're like, what?
It's
Bill
real.
didn't lie. And so thanks God for that one. The rest of the stuff sucks.
You got me one time.
Yeah.
Some people, it's the most they can hope for.
Mhm.
My 6th grade
God's
boyfriend.
got a lot of stuff to do if you believe in him.
My 6th grade boyfriend, Joe Swartchek, was the
Swartchek.
Swartchek
Swartchek.
was the first boy I made out with.
Yeah.
I don't remember where. It was at like in somebody's basement.
It's
And I
usually
remember,
a basement.
yeah, like a basement birthday party.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
we
that's
like,
exactly what
yeah,
we
we
had.
like went off in a
Yeah.
corner somewhere, and I came back to like my friend go, oh my God, we made out. No, you didn't. What was it like? Like I remember
Everybody
it
was
being such a big
so
deal
when we made out, like everybody was watching.
because they're like, no way, it's real.
Because it was
Is
like
happening?
it was so my friend Micah and his girlfriend made out, and then me and this girl that had been like holding hands, and like I was like she like I don't know if I directed her over there, but what we ended up in the corner where everybody like watched us kiss and cheered.
Yeah.
And it was weird.
This wasn't a spin the bottle type scenario.
No,
No.
we had been dating, Alan.
We were in a laundry
Oh,
room.
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything like that.
She and I were in a laundry room at this kid's house, and there was a big bonfire party in
Laundry
the
room.
backyard.
Laundry room.
It is. It's a big laundry room thing.
Laundry
Yeah.
room, and they didn't have a door over the doorway, so it was just like
Like a curtain?
A curtain. It was
Yeah.
like no, it was like a curtain or like a sheet or something over the door, and we went in there.
You know what? I'm gonna make out with my girlfriend in the laundry room tonight.
You should take her down
Now
the
it's a
laundry room.
shared laundry room, so it could be weird
So what?
in the building. But,
But
yeah.
it smells good usually, you know.
She
Smells
always
like
smells good. What have you heard?
Got that
laundry rooms
that
smell
quiet-
good.
the quiet hum of the dryer in
Yeah.
the background.
Yep, the dryer's going. You can pop her up on top of it for a little
Not when you're
postscript.
12.
If you know what you're doing, if you got the moxie, you can figure it out.
Our dryers are not. We could do the washing machine, turn on the spin cycle, but the dryers are not such that you could sit on top of them.
Yeah. No, I remember that I had such a crush on
Side
this girl.
loaders,
And we,
They're
yeah.
front loaders.
Oh, that's an insult. And yeah, and we made out. And then years later, we reconnected. It was like a summer between 2 years of college or whatever. And we banged in one of her sleeping bags, and then she passed out. She peed the sleeping bag. And I quietly extracted myself
Yeah.
and left. Never talked to her again. I don't know what happened to her. It was just, we just didn't.
Did you wring out the sleeping bag into a jar first?
I did not do
take
that.
it with you.
Yeah.
Put your baby teeth in it.
I poked some holes in the lid.
Yeah,
It was a
that
bowl
way-
jar. It was
Gross.
still in good shape. Yeah. And then I snuck away into the night,
Yeah.
and I was over it at that point.
So getting
Laundry rooms and
big timed for a
Man.
college boy crush.
yeah. But she's 12. She's almost
12.
a teenager.
I know
Yeah.
she'll turn 13 in February.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a little like little stab in the gut.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, no. We're gonna go get slushies and play laser tag. Don't start with this. You don't want tickets?
Well, the
You don't
trouble
want to get a
is,
sticky hand?
If I get slushies, will you come and swim?
no.
the stab in the gut is the purely coincidental part that the next time she's really gonna want to do that, you're not gonna be here.
Yeah, where I'm like, dude, I'm
She's
only
gonna do it
here
with
for a
somebody else.
couple days.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
That's not important anymore.
Nope. I was like, you see this guy every week. Yeah, but he's leaving. I'm not gonna see him again until blah, blah.
You should tell her, you should try to get her off the scent there by telling her a tale about how one of her other aunts is going to be in a human soup at Bill Squire's house.
Gross.
After...
That's her mom.
Oh, that's her mom?
Yes.
Oh, your mom is going to be, oh, I see. I can't keep these people straight. Oh, all right. Wow.
So, bummer. So I don't know what the plans are for tonight anymore.
That's even better.
But then I was
If
like,
they're up in the air?
if both the 12-year-old and the 8-year-old go to open gym, and my mom keeps the 6-year-old, Brian and I get a couple hours.
There you go. And that's all you need. You want to talk
Right.
about a side loader.
It's like an hour and a half where they're there. So we have like between drop-offs and pickups, we have like about probably closer to an hour. Hour
Yup.
15. Get some work done.
Maybe Mary will go to the gymnastic thing and take OnlyFans pics of her feet in the bathroom.
No, I think that's child pornography.
Oh.
I have little kids.
Now, people are asking, is it also true that the instructor's name is Open Gym?
Yes.
I don't want you hanging out with Open Gym anymore.
He doesn't believe in monogamy.
He's way too old for you. He's 19 and you're 12 years old.
It reminds me of like The Sandlot when they all wanted to go to the pool
Wendy Peppercorn.
because of when and like they're like this
Wendy
Lotioning and
Peppercorn.
oiling and lotioning.
lotioning and oiling.
Yeah.
But what am I supposed to tell her? No. Well, I'm like, I mean, do what you
No,
want to do.
yes.
You know?
The last
If
thing you
wanna
want
go,
is, because it's no fun if she's there with a bag on her face because you told her she
she's
had to go.
annoyed, or like if her friends are
Right.
texting her, "Where are you?"
Yes,
and,
it's
you know.
not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm here with my aunt.
Yeah, my dumb aunt's in town.
Because then
We
she's
gotta
definitely
hang
not going
out
to
with her.
want to do something with you next time.
Right.
Alan, in 7th grade, we watched a movie in the auditorium, and I made out and did some over-the-shorts stuff with the first girl I kissed. And she wanted to touch my penis, and I got so nervous. The 7th grade.
That's crazy.
Dude,
Yes, stuff happens.
7th grade.
You're so fumbly. You don't know what you're doing.
No, but you have to know you want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, you
She's
do
like,
know you
hey,
want
let
it,
me.
you just- yeah.
No, her.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, let me jam my hand on your pants in the 7th grade.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
At
OTP over the
school.
Jordache.
At school, though.
At
That's
school.
in the auditorium.
In the auditorium.
That's bold. I love that.
Hey, this movie sucks. Let me put my hand on your pants. Let's see what's up. Hey, Dan,
Yes.
what's up?
Yeah. I got to tell you, I had 4 daughters, and you only have them for a little bit of time. You got to realize that. So it's like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30.
Yep.
And you got to let them go. You got to let them go. Got to give them enough rope, no matter what they do with it. But you got to make the most of it. They're only going to want to be with you, just like you said. They're only going to want to really be with you till about 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
listen,
they got their
it's-
own. It's middle school.
You
They
get your
their
own thing
friends,
going,
and they go to
yep.
parties on
That's right.
Saturday nights.
That's right. That's right. And, you're going to be there for them, and they want that, believe me. So.
Thank you, Dan.
And then when they're 30 to 40, they're in the human soup at Squifle Tower.
That's right.
And then they move back in with you for a short stint after the divorce.
It's come full circle. Yeah.
And
No,
then
I
you,
mean,
and
our-
then you get put in a home.
You know,
That's it.
like my older daughter didn't grow up with me. So, well, we didn't live together. I mean, I was there a lot, but I mean, I wasn't there for the day to day. And so there's a lot of things with my daughter now. She's 8. She started the 3rd grade. And So she's still she's like, I want to live with you guys forever.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I go,
You're still cool.
you're not going to want to do that. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to want to do that.
I don't know. Maybe she's one of those nerds.
Yeah.
You never
And
know.
I go, you're not going to want to do that. You would be the first human in history that wanted to do that.
That is
but,
not true. There's a lot of people that want to live with their parents forever.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
In this country? In Italy, yeah, or Japan. But in
What was
this
that
country,
show?
people want to live with their parents forever?
Yeah.
My sister.
You mean for financial reasons?
No.
Oh, come on.
They're attachment reasons.
Really?
Unhealthy attachment reasons.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's weird.
There was a drama show that was on a couple years ago with a dude who was in his 30s and still slept with his mom and still took showers with his mom.
What I'm saying is this is all deeply unhealthy stuff. There's nobody who's healthy who wants to live with their parents the rest of their lives.
Well, that's
and,
not what you said. You said
What was
nobody.
this called? My sister and my mom watched it, and he was like a serial killer. Damn, I'm not gonna know what it was. But I guess because my
Oh, this wasn't a documentary. This is like a
no.
fictional,
It was like a fictional thing. Like this guy was a crazy person, and he lived with his mom, and they still slept in the same bed, and they still took showers together. But he was like in his 20s or 30s, and
a real Norman Bates type
yeah.
situation.
My niece, this 12-year-old, was really clingy a couple years ago, about 9 or 10 years old, where she's like up my sister. She was just right there constantly.
Yep.
And Elena made a joke where she's like, "That's gonna be you," and it really upset her daughter. Where she's like, "I'm not gonna kill people." She's like, "No, I'm not
gonna kill people."
right.
It's like that's not the part I
wish
meant.
I could. Drama show. A dude who showers with his mom.
Dude showers with mom. You're really gonna get some weird hits with that.
Drama show about murderer who showers with mom. It shows up. Oh no, this isn't it.
That's something else. Goes right to Pornhub.
Yeah.
What are you doing, stepmom?
Somebody, how'd you get stuck
I'm
under
just
that
trying
table?
to clean myself after my murder. And you're stuck in the shower?
Somebody sent me, somebody posted the video of a local news station when the first Alien movie came out. Alien Romulus is out, and it's doing very, very well. It's like #1 in the box office. But obviously these Alien movies are not meant for kids. But when the first Alien movie came out in 1979, there were people who took their kids. And so somebody posted this news, like a local interview in Seattle, 1979, reporter asking people, Alien came out the day before I turned 8, and I begged my parents to take me, and they said no. And so all the kids in this thing are like around the age that I would have been, and because the commercials were on, and you'd never seen anything like it, and I couldn't wait to see, and I begged them to take me, and they wouldn't do it. But a lot of these kids apparently had cooler parents than mine. And some of the parents thought it was a good idea, and others necessarily didn't think it was a good idea.
You know that this was an R-rated movie when you brought him?
Yes, we did.
Are you sorry you brought him?
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
Are you glad you saw it? Yeah. Are you sorry, sir, that you brought your son along to see Alien?
No, ma'am, I think he should have seen it. It's something that he needs to know that things like that could happen in life.
Oh.
That could be a true story. Based on,
Imagine that guy's your dad.
Yeah, it could be a true story.
Yeah, science.
Sometimes, and don't listen to the lady scientists.
Something tells me this isn't Seattle, by the way, what they said.
true story. Based on, science. We never know what's going on the outside of the world.
Did the movie scare you at all?
Yes, ma'am, it did. We take him to see a lot of horror pictures and things like because we like horror movies. We're horror buffs, I guess.
There's that
Would
kid
you
now.
recommend to your little friends who are your age to go see it?
No, I wouldn't.
No, wouldn't recommend my friends to go see it. You never know what's out there. And so I like how that dad's idea is, that's how he rationalizes taking his kid, is he's preparing him for a possible alien invasion.
Mm-hmm.
He might remember this movie and remember what to do if he runs into something that's got a bunch of teeth in its mouth and comes popping out through his chest. No, but I just remember I just begged my parents to take me. They were like, absolutely not. That's an R-rated movie. I don't remember the first R-rated movie I saw. I'm sure I saw it on HBO, but I mean in the theater. I don't. You remember the first R-rated movie you saw in the theater?
In the
In the
theater.
Because you weren't, Bill, I have to
Yeah.
imagine you weren't being taken to R-rated
No, we were not.
movies,
We're
right?
not,
Wedding
yeah.
Crashers.
Really?
I think that was or Superbad. That was around the same time. That might have been the same year, to be honest with you.
Okay.
First R-rated movie.
I think
I
those were
saw in
both
the
like
theater.
2004, where I was way too young to see it.
I don't
anyway.
remember the first R-rated movie I saw in the theater.
Oh.
Wedding Crashers came out in 2005, so I was only 16. So I probably either knew someone to buy a ticket or my
Yeah.
boyfriend bought it for me at the time.
I think it was The Matrix.
Superbad was 2007. So then Wedding Crashers was my first R-rated
The
film.
Matrix was R?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That was PG-13.
Are there boobs in it?
No.
No. It's
It's just a
all-
lot of violence and stuff.
Hmm.
Wow. Yeah, Wedding Crashers. And I remember going with someone who had seen it before. I went with, my boyfriend was a year older than me, and I went with like his group of friends. And his one buddy who was like a horn dog was like, best part's about to come up. And that's when they like lay all the girls down and all the boobs are out from Wedding Crashers. You guys remember
Yeah,
that,
oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
compilation scene?
Diora
So-
Baird.
Yeah, a bunch
One
of
of my
17 or 18-year-old boys were like, oh, look at the boobies, you know?
Boobs are great.
Boobs are great.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure The Matrix was
All
the
due
first.
respect to you gay dudes. I don't know what you're doing, but God bless you. But boobs are fantastic.
Because it was 1999. I was 17, and I could get in with my ID. So me and my oldest brother went.
Matrix, okay.
Because it came out in March, so it was like right around the time that I was of age to go. So I can't think of anything that I'd seen in theaters before then.
Yeah.
Now I wonder. I have no idea what my first
Wedding
R-rated movie
Crashers
was.
for sure. But then before that, because before that I was so obsessed with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I'm pretty sure those are just PG-13.
Those are PG-13,
because they're
yeah.
Disney.
They're
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
kid movies,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, those are PG-13.
Let me take a break here. Hey, you like the band Theory of a Dead Man? They are doing a short run, Unplugged, and it's going to bring them to the Akron Civic Theater. So if you want to check them out, I will have one more pair of tickets for you. That show is November the